Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a
Blaze blue.
Alrighty, hello. So I've attempted to do this 3 times at this point, but I think this is the best way to do it. I'm gonna try to streamline it a little more so that it doesn't take a long time. So, alright, let's get into this. Alrighty.
Get ready.
So, Belladonna. Alright. I got cliff notes this time, so it should be a little bit easier. Alright, so Belladonna is a hybrid character that can play mid-screen, like so. Oh, let me get it. Like so. And can rush down too, because she's very mobile. So, some of her pros is that she has an excellent mix game, because she can do like really simple stuff like, if I can get it right here. If I can time it right here. So like you can get easy setups for mix. And mobility is another one. I do believe she is the 3rd fastest character behind Seth and Yosuke. I could be wrong about that though. The way her specials work allows you to be very creative with how you can mix it up and work towards a potential mix game. She has a good cross up right there. And she's just all around a very versatile character. Now, some of her cons are she doesn't have very good damage. Like this right here is probably her most damaging combo. It only does about 5.9 meterless. You can add like a special finisher on it to do a little bit more, like this, and that nets you just a little under 6k. Her health is also not very good. Like, say she gets a DP punish and you face like something like this. Like that's a big chunk of her health bar for one DP punish. And certain characters like Hakumen or Suzuno can straight up TOD her off of a DP punish, so you have to be very careful with that. Another one is she is not very good in Wi-Fi. Like if you're new to the game and you're just picking the game up and you want to play Blake, you need to be wired because she is not very good in lag. And at that point, if you're playing her on Wi-Fi, you'd just be torturing yourself. So, also, she doesn't have a meterless anti-air. So, like, it's kind of easy for opponents to jump in. This is her best anti-air option, is her DP. Like that. But another option she can do is, she can do this. But that costs meter, so you have to be very, very careful with it. Because this game overall is just mostly about resource management. You want to make sure you have enough meter to finish the match, usually. So it's all about meter management. Let's see here. Anything else? I think that covers about all of the cons. It essentially comes down to damage, health, no meterless anti-air, and bad connection, essentially. Alright, so let's get into her normals. So we got our A normals here. Let's set the dummy to black. So you got 5A. Oh, forgot to take her off reversal. Okay, so you got 5A. These are basic slash. If I remember correctly, it has 9 frames of startup time. I could be wrong on that. It's not a very fast thing. So like, let me pull in Yumi as an example here. So like, say we'll put her on. We'll just have her go like this. Just mash a little bit. So you run up. You're gonna lose that battle because she has a faster 5A. Now, a good tool is her 2A in mash situations. Oh, I messed up there. I forgot that I was. So like you can run up like, but it's her 5A is still faster. All right, let me just set her on fast attack here. Okay. This will give you a better idea. So like. So like you can beat her out with 2A because that's a faster, and that's like this is gonna be the move you're gonna want to start your block pressure with. You never want to start your block pressure with 5A because certain characters just have faster startup time on their normals. One thing to note about these is all of these are jump cancelable. So you can do something like if I can get the right. So let me take her off fast attack here. You can do something like set up a sandwich situation. You know, so on and so forth. And it's also good for like backing off, because you can do something like not what I wanted to do. Okay, I'm trying to get this. You can do something like that in bail. Now her air normals, so she's got JA, so she's got JA, JAA, and JAAA. So those are basically just your basic knockdown. When doing it, you can combo it into 5B there. Falling JB. But this is her probably most used A normal, J2A. So like this is what you're gonna do to get your overhead. So like let's set to crouch and no swap. That's gonna be your overhead. That's gonna be what you want to use to start your combos, and so on and so forth. All right. Next one. Her B normals. All right. So these are what make Blake Blake. Obviously, if you're a veteran of fighting games, you probably heard of tipper mechanics. So like, for instance, like Marth in Super Smash Bros., how he does more damage if he hits with the tip of his sword. Blake is very much the same, but instead of it being a sword, it's more range. So she's got 4B normals. She's got 5B, so she's got 5BB, 2B. If you want to count 5BB as one, then she's got 3. So she got JB, 5B, and 2B. All of these have the same kind of idea. You want to hit with the tipper. So like, say like your opponent's trying to be a little bit aggressive. You smack them with the 2B. You smack them in the ankles with 2B. And you can get a nice little combo off of it. Same with 5B. You can do the same if they're trying to like jump in on you. If they're trying to jump in on you, you can get like a 5B, but I wouldn't recommend this because it's kind of easy. It's kind of easy to jump in on. So like if you're being wary about it, it's really easy to jump in on, and you want to make sure that you're in tipper range. Okay, let me see here. Oh my god, come on. Because if you're out of range, it's really easy to jump in with, so you want to use it very sparingly. And if you're not in tipper range, you don't want to be just throwing it out. Okay. Because if you're not in tipper range, your opponent can just... Okay, I'm in tipper range. I'm still in tipper range. I'm still in tipper range. You can do, like, pretty easy jump in on it if you're out of tipper range. So, like, a big no-no with Blake, right, is, like, I see a lot of new players do this. Do not do this. Because your opponent can easily just go, like, that. Because of startup time. Or even raw super. Or even raw super. So you do not want to do that on block. If you're going to do it on block, you need to make sure you're far enough away that they can't really punish you for it. So you can do this for a follow-up, so on and so forth. Another thing to note about JB does not have a sour hit. So, like, notice how, like, I'm doing this, and it's just kind of not doing anything. Opponents can jump in if you're using JB too much pretty easily. Like, they can air-to-air you pretty fucking easily. Because, like, they can jump in while you're using your JB and smack you one. Alright. So, on to... Oh, wait. So, like, these have launchers. You have to hit with the tip to get the launchers, obviously, as you saw. And also, if you hit with the tip, 5B and 2B are jump cancelable. So you could be like... So you could do something like that to psych out your opponent. Alright. So C normals She's only got 3. She's got 2C. This is her sweeping move. This is her low, since 2A is not a low, as you can see. She's got this. She's got this, which is an overhead. Oh, fuck. Which is an overhead. And she's got 5C, which is safe on block. Against like fast attacks. Because she can block it, or she can do this. Oh. As you can see, like, if you whiff it, you can go right... If it doesn't land, you can go right back to blocking. It's not necessarily safe against, like, fast attacks. As you can see, you, like, have to mash out DP in order to get it. In order to get it, and sometimes it doesn't even work. You just have to mash it out and just hope that it works. But you can do that off of it. But most importantly, you can just head right back to block. If I'm not mistaken, every Ruby character's 5C is like that, where you can be safe on block. Let's see here. Alright, on to her specials. So she has 3 specials in her 214 category. She's got 214A, 214B, 214C. But each of them have a follow-up. So like with 214A, you can go 214AA, 214AB, 214AC. And same with each subsequent one, 214BA, 214BB, and 214BC. And same with the C's, obviously. CA, CB, which C is safe on block. And CC, which about the C one here, interesting enough, you can get a follow-up off of it. But that route doesn't necessarily work for everyone. So the route I usually go with is something like that. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention about JC is it's super cancelable. Okay, so you got so you got a nice little mix. So like 214A is the best mix option. And you got yourself like a little airtight sandwich situation right there. You can also do this with like, you can also do this with 214BA, quite as effectively as you can see. And you can do it the same with, oh, I forgot to totally use this. Oh. I'm gonna turn her off a fast attack so I can show you guys. You can do something like that. You know, get your sandwich situation, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so TLDR, her specials are really good for mix. Alright. So, on to her 236 normals. So she's got 236A, 236B, and 236C. So the interesting part about the 236A and B is they're low. See how I have her set? Block, low, low. This is an integral part to her, sandwich mixes. And yeah, you know, you get 2 shots with A, 3 shots with B. And 236C is good because full screen projectile. Now it does cost meter, like every EX move, but it's good for shit, like it's good for shit like this, you know? You can set up shit easily. Yeah, so you got that. And also, if your opponent is being pretty reckless and just trying to run up like this, you can, you know, you can snatch them. This is also safe on block. So like, say we're in like a situation where I use this. Or not. I don't think it is, actually. Like, it resets block and everything, but you lose your turn, I do believe. So, but you can use it to pull in like this, set up your sandwich situation, blah, blah, blah. You know, you've seen it all before. So yeah, that's her specials, her supers. Her supers are pretty self-explanatory. You got 236 AB, which is full screen. This one's your basic combo ender. You do something like, if I can type it right, you can do something like this. And you get your little combo ender there. Let's see here. Oh, the res versions, obviously they do more damage. The res version of 236 AB does 2500, and the 214 AB does like, let me see here. This is raw. Like, you're never gonna hit one of these raw unless it's on wake up, but it does 6.2, which isn't bad. So this, it does 5.4 raw, but it does 2.5 when you do the partner switch, the tag switch into super. Oh yeah, one more thing. I mean, I don't normally talk about it because astrals are astrals, but might as well show you. Now, I don't recommend using this combo. It's literally just for style, but there you go. Yeah. So there's your astral. Is one of, if not the coolest looking astral in the game. I won't lie. But yeah, there you go. There's that. Her astral. Alright, so now the next portion is... The next portion is a little bit more like information on like matchup and shit. So her best partners are Hyde, Nine, and Yumi. Obviously you can see I use Yumi for reasons like this. Her 5P. A lot of hit stun. You tend to want to have partners that have more hit stun on their assists so you can set up your mixes. Characters that don't have a lot of hit stun, like Ruby's 5P, are not the best. I mean, it's doable, but they're not the best for sandwich situations with Blake. So, yeah. That's her best partner. Speaking of partners, we'll talk about her assists. So she got 4P. That's her anti-air assist. 5P. is essentially 214 AA. Just crosses up like that. Again, since it goes through, it's easy for like mix situation, blah blah, so on and so forth. But her 6P is probably one of the best assists in the game because it goes full screen. You know, it goes full screen, pulls the opponent in. You can do pretty evil shit like setups with it because it has some hit stun, so you can do some evil shit with it. You can do like grab setups if you time it right. You can do grab setups. Like it's really one of the most evil assists in the game, and probably one of, if not the best assists in the game. So yeah, there goes. That covers her assists. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm gonna show up. I know I've been showing it throughout the video a little bit, but I'm gonna show like some of the sandwich situations I use. So I'll go like, you can do that and stuff like for a mix. Oh, speaking of mix, I completely forgot. This is like one of the core aspects of her gameplay. How the fuck did I forget? Clones. So she's got 3 clones. Stone clone, shadow clone, fire clone. So these are integral to her mix too. So like you can use them for resets. Like for example, you can do something like this. Let me get the clone to actually come out. You know. Okay. You can do something like that, and if your opponent presses buttons, like hits Oki too much, they can end up getting hit by that. You can use it for like safe jump situations in the corner. Let me set her to reversal action here real quick. Oh, fucked it up. That's not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Safe jump situation. And also, it can be used for mix too. So like... So like, because there's 2 different directions you can do when you cancel. So you can go backwards or you can go forwards. So like you can do something like... Let me take her off reversal action here so I can show you what it's supposed to be like. Not doing the follow-up. I keep doing the follow-up. Okay. So you can do that, but that's like if you manage to get like a 5A starter, you can do something like that, you know? Trying to get it here. Nope. And it doesn't work all the time. But one that really does is... Okay, come on. You can do that, which easy sandwich situation. Okay, so the thing about each one, so like Stone Clone here, I'm gonna switch to Yang for this to show off better what Stone Clone can do. So like say you have a stone clone like planted right here, right? So let's do this. Oh, come on. Okay. So we'll pull in Yang here. So like, notice how it kind of like buffers and stops, because like normally Yang, her Lariat hits from that range, but with Stone Clone, it wouldn't. So like, you know, you put her right here, I think she was. So like, from close range, you have it. You can throw that out if you know it's coming. But it just kind of acts as like a little bit of a roadblock. I think that's really its only use. It can also be anti-projectile too, so like, you throw out a Stone Clone here. It can be anti-projectile too, but that's only for like ground level ones. Not like Yumi Snowbirds. Like, this isn't gonna work against it. Oh, come on. Like, this isn't gonna work against that, obviously. So it's like anti-projectile too. So like, say Yumi here. Like, it's not so good against stuff like that, but it can be used as like a nice anti-projectile kind of thing. Okay, so Shadow Clone. Shadow Clone's usage kind of comes down to this. So like, see how Blake is kind of a bit translucent there? It works really well as like a visual mix-up. And one little tidbit to know is when she uses her JC, she goes completely invincible. Like, see that? Goes completely invincible. Now you can still see the slash, but it's a good mix-up tool since JC is an overhead. Yeah, that's essentially the application for Shadow Clone. And then obviously Fire Clone. Fire Clone, if it explodes on the opponent, it is save on block. So like, let's say we'll set her to try to reversal. I'm trying to get it so that it's like, I'm trying to get it so that it's like, I'm trying to. I don't use Fire Clone a lot, so maybe the better one might be to go Fast Attack instead. So there we go. So like, see, tries to hit me with a Fast Attack, gets smacked for it because it's safe on block. And it's also good for a good intimidation tool because of, you know, because if your opponent like is trying to be a little bit, you know, aggressive, you can do that. You can also use it as like a bit of a DP punish. So like that safe jump situation I showed. So like you could do something like that and get your big fucking damage out of it. You know, you can get your big damage out of that. It's a useful tool, but it has its applications. Like, it's a situational thing because it costs meter. Like just throwing out Fire Clone is not very meter efficient. In fact, in some cases, it's a straight up waste of meter. But yeah, those are her clones. Like I said, you can go. You can also do that on the ground too. She'll just slide forward like that. Yeah, so those are clones. Let's see here. Anything else? I showed the safe jumps. I showed... Oh. So, her best Oki situation here. So, like... Her best Oki situation that you're going to want to use is something like this. And it's not very hard to do at all. You just have to know how to do high jumps like that and be able to... Let me take her off reversal action here so I can show you. So you can do something like this so that they're essentially waking up to a sandwich situation, which is really what you want. Blake is not very hard to put people in sandwich situations with Blake. So yeah, there's that. Let's see here. Did I forget anything? Oh. Back with the A normals, I forgot this. She can dash cancel. So it's not like the most useful thing. It's really just kind of for like psyching out your opponent. You can tick throw into it. And also all the A normals, so 5A, 5A, A, and 5A. Also 2A. They're all dash cancelable. Let's see here. Anything I forgot? Oh, I can't believe I forgot this. I mean, you already saw it, but like 5A, like puts you back into range, so you can do something like this. Let's see here. Anything else? Anything I forgot? I guess I could show you, like, I already showed you earlier in the video, but, like, oh, fuck. This is, like, her B&B with, Super it does 7.7k, but meterless, I think the most you can do is about 5.9k with this combo. But the thing about this combo is it does not have very good Oki. Like the route you want to use for better Oki is just this. And you see it literally does like negligible amounts of less damage. Probably about 200, maybe 3. But you can get your little Oki set up off of it. Pretty simple. Obviously she has other like things you can do, like you can, if you want to use meter, you can do that, but that does less than like just spending 2 meter. For res, you can do about 9.4k if you loop. Now this is with a starter. This is with a 2C starter, so you can go like... Oh. So like if you get a 2C starter, you can do Deadly Nightshade loops. Like this. And that'll do you about 9.3k. That's probably your most damaging combo. Some things she can do, but I don't really recommend it because again, it's not very efficient use of meter. if I can do it right here. Is she gonna double super pretty easily? But like I said, it's not... Again, it's not something I really recommend. Because it's not really a good use of meter. Like you could probably do something like this. But it's really hard, and again, you wouldn't really want to even do it because it's 4 meters for like 8k, which isn't really useful. That goes into something about supers. Her super recovery time is pretty good. Pretty good. That's another pro. Let's see here. Anything else? Did I miss anything? Oh, so she does have safe jump. You don't have to just get a grab off of it. You can do this combo. Let me put her on reversal here. You don't have to do a grab combo just to get that. You can do this combo. If I can time it right here. Another thing about clones is they're just going to take a lot of time to get used to. But you can... Oh, I didn't time that well. I didn't time it well again. There you go, safe jump situation. So you can do it off of that combo, that nice little corner re-jump combo. You just have to time the air dash after the clone cancel pretty well. You can also, like, this is a good application for fire clone. It's like you can get the safe jump situation. I think I don't know if it goes away. Let's test it. I actually don't know. If I can get the safe jump situation. It's about delaying it. I'm still not getting it there. Yep, you can trap them into getting hit by the fire clone off the safe jump situation. So that's a good application for fire clone. Closing thoughts. So why would you want to play like Belladonna? Well, there's a lot of good reasons. Like she has really good mix. She can be very unpredictable, so it's easy to get in your opponent's head. Yeah. So you would want to play this character if you just want to do some crazy shit and have a lot of fun. So we'll see how this goes, but I'll give you a little bit of a example in action here, because I didn't do this in the last one, which I should have done. Now, mind you, a lot of the stuff I do is purely trading. I haven't been able to really do it in live matches, so bear with me a little bit. You see if I can find an opponent here. Yeah, this guy will do. So I'll play one set to try to give you an example of how she works live. So, there we go.
Get ready. Get ready.
Alrighty.
I'm not good at this whole team thing.
Alrighty.
Can't escape from crossing
Let's
fate.
do this shit.
Fight.
So, like, you can do that shit pretty easily. Her probably biggest weakness is zoners, because she can't really... She doesn't have the range to, like, really get in. See, like, right there? Ragna's normal is faster, so she can't really win against, like, Mash very well. And now, time to watch Yumi go first. This is gonna end up turning into a little bit more of a Yumi thing, isn't it? Ah, Carnage 50. So, yeah, I'm hoping to, in the next match, to kind of give you a little more play. Sorry about that.
Quite a relief. Now, who wants to get burned next?
Yeah.
Get ready.
Hopefully I don't have to play too many matches to kind of, like, show you some things. The point is you don't want to use 214 AA cross up if you don't have an assist to make it safe. And also don't try to sandwich if your opponent has burst. That's a dumb
Can't
idea.
escape from crossing fate.
That's stupid. Don't do that. Oh, that's an overhead. Also, that is a great tool against zoners. There we go. Got to show you a little bit of Blake stuff. That's what I wanted to do. I'm happy. Alright, so we'll finish off this set and that'll be the video.
Ready.
So, like, I didn't get to show off much sandwich situations, but you got to see that when I was going through in the training mode. I don't think there's anything that you really haven't seen. One more thing I want to do before I go, before the video ends, is really actually I'll do that after this set here. Also, for Yumi users out there, that's a meme. Don't do that. I mean, it does have its use, but seriously, don't do that. It's a dumb idea.
Let's go. Inferno Divider.
He is a Ragnar player, so you know he's going to be DPing a lot. Oh, didn't block well. I'm surprised he didn't DP there. Oh, did it one too many times. Oh, that was a big no-no. Oh, oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. And of course he grabs.
Is that the best?
Well, there we go. So yeah, made an oopsie in that last match, but that's what replays are for, so I can learn what not to do. Well, anyways, I'm going to finish off the video because I don't want it to be too long here. Let's you know, we'll just make a quick room here so we can do this. Keyboard chat. There we go. Thanks. Thank you for watching, y'all. Please like and subscribe, and you know the whole thing.